What's going on YouTube? Baby Ruban here, back with solo YGO. We've got a Battlin Boxer profile for you guys this month. Before we dive in, go ahead and check out that channel membership and the Patreon, guys. That helps with the monthly giveaways that we do each and every single month. Thanks to Jay for that. And in order to qualify for that, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, answer the question of the day, and then you will have a chance to win 3 new sealed structure decks, any of the ones that were recently released, including some of the older ones as well. Today, question of the day is, what is your favorite rogue deck? I think we've asked that before, but just got to have we got to ask it because we're bringing you a rogue deck today. So just answer that and that'll get you a chance to win. Let's dive into this profile, guys. Starting off, guys, we got 1 promoter. I was running 3, and then just too often he hard locks. So it's not good at all when he hard locks you unless you can get into your lines. So 1 promoter is good enough if you can play it through. But 3 was seeing too much of them, and then you're locked and you can't get into some of your other stuff that you need, like Zeus. But we are running the 3 Chief Second and the 3 Uppercutter. Even without promoter, to bring these 2 guys out to pop their effects, you can run Chief Second Normal Summon, Dempsey Search. So you still got your lines there, and you're not locking yourself, which is the biggest thing. And I don't mind locking myself with promoter. I just don't need to do it as much, which is why promoter is going to be at 1. We got 3 spar. 3 spar is just awesome. Too many times I've ran into 1 or 2, and then that's just 2 free summons off of a boxer. So he will stay at 3, and it's really easy to cut him down when you're siding. You can take 1 or 2 out, and then put something that you need a side in for. Our singles: 1 switch hitter, 1 shadow. Switch hitter is really good. The only thing is, again, you're locked. So when you're running promoter, if you're going to lock yourself and you bring out your Chief Second and your Uppercutter, and then you can do another normal summon, you bring out Switch Hitter, and then you can bring out Promoter from Grave. Same thing with Shadow. If you make something like Lead Yoke, just detach for Shadow's effect, and then that boosts Lead Yoke for 800. We are running 2 Astral Karibos. 2 Astral Karibos really good to help you kind of extend. They're just nice little extenders. I did have them when I first started, but I just didn't have the right deck. I was trying to run a small Infernoble package that just didn't work out the way it needed to. So 2 Astral Karibos are really good right now. And then we are running 3 Fenrir. 3 Fenrir is really good. I had to put him in the deck. This guy's just amazing. He can search for himself on summon, he can pop, and 2400 beat stick. He's pretty good, really good. Again though, you can't go into stuff like that when you're running promoter and you're locking yourself. So that's the only thing. Kind of some hand traps. 2 Kurikara, really good. You know they're going to try to interrupt or play on your turn. This is really good for like a flu deck. You could even side these if you wanted to. We might look into that. We got 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 1 Droll, 1 Nib, and 1 D-Barrier. If you can't already tell, we are going to be running a crossout package, and so you cannot lose to D-Barrier because the entire deck is Exceeds. We do run 1 or 2 Link and Synchro, but other than that, if you can't get into those, then you're screwed. So don't do that to yourself. We also got a Called By, 1 Spirits, 1 Rhoda, and 2 Talents. Talents, again, if they're trying to interrupt you and trying to play on your turn with Ash, hand traps and stuff like that. So Talents is really good. We got a little rank up package. 2 Quick Chaos and 1 Numeron Force. Like the quick chaos for interruption. I'll show you guys a little line after this, but Numeron, I did have 3 quick chaos, but Numeron's just so good because once you get into your rank up and you go into your C79 or whoever you're going to go into, you're negating all other cards, so it's really good. So you're ranking up and you're negating, hopefully getting to clear that board and then go for a finish. Like I said, guys, we lose hard to some stuff. Ash, D-Barrier, Droll. So cross-out designator is a big thing. And then one of each, one Flame Veil, one cross counter. Really like the way it's running right now, guys, but next month I will have a new deck profile because I'm just constantly changing this thing to try to make sure it's as good as it possibly can get. It is a rogue deck, but we're going to try to get this thing to see some good competitive play. So jumping into the extra, we've got one General Kaiser and one Nova Kaiser. Actually, we've got two Nova Kaiser, I'm sorry. Let me look at this right quick. Got two. Yeah, looking right, okay. So, yeah. So, with that Numeron, or Quick Chaos that I was talking about, if you go into Nova Kaiser, you have your two materials. His effect is from grave or hand, you can add one as material. So, if you do that, you set your Quick Chaos and then activate it on opponent's turn. Or you could wait. So there's two things you could do. You could wait to your next turn, and then of course before you go into it again, add one more material. So then he's at 4 material, and then you attack, rank up magic, Quick Chaos, go into General Kaiser, and then you can attack with him, and then on effect he can swallow, and all you have to do is send a Battlin Boxer from deck or hand to grave, and then you take that as a material. He gains 200 for each material. So I mean, you're looking at a big body right there. So I really love the combo line between Nova Kaiser, General Kaiser, and then your Quick Chaos. But I do run 2 just in case I try to hold out for that and then they pop it for some reason, somehow. That way I could still get into my General Kaiser. C105 and Star Cestus. And this is mainly for our trap card, the cross counter. Go into these. So no reason to really waste 3 bodies to get into these guys. We got 2 Dempsey. 2 Dempsey's our searcher. He gets out a lot of things. And then most of the time, if you're locking yourself into promoter and you go Dempsey on standby, you detach for quick effect to protect your Battlin Boxers for that turn. And the one you're going to detach is going to be Uppercutter, and on Uppercutter's detach, his effect is you get to search. So, or actually you special summon off of Uppercutter. So that's really good. And then we have 1 Lead Yoke. I know a lot of people like to see the old school cards, probably like 2 or 3, but with what we're doing, you only need 1. Stuff that you, like I said, this is already half of the extra deck, and now we're getting into non-Battlin Boxer names, so that's why I try not to, my first play be promoter, unless I know I'm going to be able to protect everything, because we have 1 Baguska, 1 Dugaris, 1 Time Thief, 1 Cowboy, and then of course you got to have a Zeus. Because of the Fenrir, and I've seen it many times playing Jay's Sword Soul, he'll just use a hand trap like Ash to go into Barone. So we do run 1 Barone. I've had many times playing where I run into a Kashtira special summon and all I have is a Ash, so I'll just normal summon the Ash and go into Barone. So that's not a bad option as well. And then 1 Flame Swordsman, just to boost that attack. Like I said, if you have like that General Kaiser and you did that combo that I was telling you, and he's just a big body, that's just 500 more attack. And then when he's destroyed, he gets to bring back a warrior monster from the grave. So that's it, guys. Like I said, we'll have a different profile, a deck list for you guys next month. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want to see the sideboard, which is pretty nice, you got to be a channel membership or Patreon, because we save that exclusively for them. It's just one of the benefits that you get. So make sure y'all check that out. Thanks for supporting, guys.